He's Jeff King. I'm Andy Erickson. This is not another shooting show. We go to Kosovo, where a person received medical attention at the University Clinical Center of Kosovo after allegedly accidentally shooting himself in Pristina. A pistol with 6 rounds of ammunition was found and confiscated from the victim. It is also reported that a quantity of narcotic substance, marijuana, was also found on him. This is clearly the translated version to English.
Yes.
The sentence structure is technically correct, but it's very, very weird.
That's the best kind of correct.
Yes. The victim has received medical treatment at UCCK due to the suspicion that he negligently self-injured with a firearm. That's definitely a translated sentence. The victim, now the suspect, was found and confiscated a pistol with 6 rounds of ammunition. That part was not grammatically correct. Anyway, a fired projectile and a quantity of suspected narcotic substance of the type marijuana. The police statement said.
Jesus.
I was reading the story. I'm like, the story itself isn't that great, but the weird wording is kind of what made it fun.
Right.
So, anyway, I don't know how bad that is in Kosovo to have that happen. Like, is he going to prison for the rest of his life because he had a pistol? Or
No, I don't think so. Kosovo used to be a war zone, so and the Baltics is or not the Baltics.
That's a Baltic state, isn't it? It's tiny.
No, Baltics are up top.
Well, near the Baltic Sea, right?
Yes. So Latvia, Estonia, Lithuania. So Kosovo is down by Greece, essentially.
Oh, okay.
Why my brain is not remembering. Let's see. They have a licensing requirement. Applicant must be 21 years, possess clean criminal record, no history. Citizen must pass a theoretical and practical weapons handling test, as well as a medical evaluation to confirm psycho and physical fitness. Law category defines permissible civilians as primarily pistols, hunting rifles, and shotguns. Automatic weapons and certain military hardware are strictly prohibited.
Love hardware.
Penalties for illegal firearms without an official permit is a serious criminal offense, punishable by fines up to $7,500 and imprisonment up to 10 years. So you can get them, you just can't get scary military guns. Ooh.
What are the Baltics again?
Latvia, Estonia, Lithuania.
Oh, they're way up north. Okay. Oh, the Baltic Sea is not where I thought it was. Okay, never mind. It's between Sweden and the Baltics. Okay. And here endeth my bad knowledge of European geography. I know where, like, the UK and France and Spain and Portugal and Germany are. And then, of course, Norway and Sweden, I know where they are. And then after that, I don't fucking know. Like, it's sort of like the northeastern United States. There's states up there, and I kind of know where they're at, but it's more like trying to follow a Minnesota county map at that point. Anyway, so a slightly different topic to start the show off with. I am basically in full-on prairie dog prep right now.
Okay, tell me more about this, because I've never shot the cute little prairie dogs.
They're cute. They're vermin. They're basically mosquitoes of the ground. There's billions of them.
They think the same about us.
Well, there are billions of us too, I guess. But anyway, they carry plague and they dig holes and they ruin grazing land and it's really fun to shoot them. So I've started loading up ammo. I brought my 6 AR with me out to Rapid City last week. Yeah. I never really got time, and on the way home, I was so tired and just like, I did drive to a couple spots, and I'm like, it's really windy and it's really hot. I don't wanna. I'm not gonna. This sounded like a good idea when I left Bruce's house, but it doesn't sound like a good idea anymore. I just want to go home and stay in the air conditioning. It was ridiculous. Well, the one place I did drive into that I planned on shooting prairie dogs, of course, there was cattle in a section of the, I can't remember the name of the national grassland that I was in. It's near the Badlands, but yeah. So there was nothing there. But anyway, so you just just set up in a spot. I like to bring a shooting mat. I've got a Midway USA shooting mat that's sort of, I don't know, I got it for shooting NRA high power matches like 12, 13 years ago when I was doing that stuff. And it's great for just laying out in the prairie on the grass and having something to lay on and then blast away at prairie dogs. So I had all that with me. I didn't shoot, but I'm getting ready for it. I've got that gun ready to go. And I've got 150 rounds of ammo loaded up for the 6 ARC. I want to load like 50 rounds of 6 Creedmoor. It'd be the same bullet I'm using, 87 grain Hornady VMAXs that I'm going to load up on my single stage press here. That gun is so fucking fun to shoot because it just shoots laser beams, especially with light bullets.
This sounds like a lot of firepower to kill what is essentially a big rat.
Well, it's still a light bullet, 87 grain. It's not super big.
I mean, 55 grain is used to kill humans, so
yeah,
it seems quite substantial to be, 30% larger.
Well, I'm also going to bring some factory 75 grain 223 with me that I just happen to have because, that ammo is kind of going to take me some time to work on, but I already have this 200 rounds of it's Ammo Inc. 75 grain that I got from working Multi-Gun Nationals. Was that 3 years ago now? Yeah, 3 years ago in 2023. That's this weekend, I think, isn't it?
Yep.
Multi-Gun Nats? Yeah.
Yeah, those silly gooses.
I'm that suddenly... Well, I'm going to stay on the topic. So I'm getting ready with that. In 2 weeks, my son and I are going to go camping, like rough camping, dispersed camping, not at a campground camping. And we're either going to be hiking around in the prairie, pitching a tent, or we'll be out in the Black Hills doing some stuff. But one of the things we're going to do, like one whole day, we're basically just going to blast prairie dogs. And I'm going to have a easy up tent for some shade for us. I'm going to make it as comfortable as possible. It's going to be...
we're roughing it. I'm bringing shade.
I'm bringing shade to sit in the prairie all day, yes. But it's not as redneck as it could be. My brother-in-law, he'll drive a side-by-side out that they actually fabricated shooting benches onto the front of.
Beautiful.
He would go into the Cheyenne Indian Reservation in South Dakota, like north central part of the state. They quit allowing that, though. They couldn't pay the $100 to go and shoot prairie dogs. I don't know what the deal was, but they didn't get to do that this May like they always do. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to blasting some vermin and feeding the coyotes or other prairie dogs. They drag their dead under the ground. So,
they bury them.
It's just it's the circle of life.
A circle of life.
I mean, when it comes to hunting, this is not hunting. Sometimes people say, "Oh, I'm going prairie dog hunting." It's not hunting.
It's extermination.
Yes, it's prairie dog shooting. Don't be mistaken. It's not hunting, and I don't think it's hunting, but it is fun, and it's a marksmanship challenge. I was hitting some at 400 plus yards the last time I went and did a whole day of it. So
yeah,
that was with the 6 Creedmoor. That's why the bigger cartridge, though, really is to just hit from farther away more easily.
Yeah, I remember someone telling me that you have to be 300 to 500 yards away.
You don't have to be. You just have to be kind of out of sight. Don't move around a whole lot. We were able to shoot some at 125, 130 yards, and then all the way out to I think 465 was the longest shot. I took a longer one but missed. I hit one at like 465. That was pretty cool. But it's also a fun practical rifle challenge because it's usually windy out there, so you got to account for that.
Yeah.
And they're little, they're not very big, and usually they're either like sitting on the ground horizontal, which I think is actually harder to hit them. The wind is because if you're just a little low or a little high, you totally miss.
Right.
The wind is, if the wind's blowing really hard, then it's obviously the wind is harder. The left, right is tougher. Then that makes them a little easier if you at least know the up, down. But When they're standing up and down, it seems a little easier to me. I don't know. That's just me.
That seems fair.
But no, I'm super excited to go blast prairie dogs and exterminate a bunch. It's gonna be a good time.
You have to tell us how many you hit and how many you miss, and we can
Yep.
do the hit factor.
Yep, do the hit factor. I want 87 grains times 3,300. I'm just curious what the power factor is there. Are you on it? I hear you typing.
And then you
Divide by 1,000.
Oh, you divide by 1,000. Okay. 287 power factor.
Huh? Yeah, that's
So you might make major.
it would make major. Yep, for sure. Back to pistol shooting though. There was I saw some posts in the last week or so about par times in practice.
Oh, yeah, I've seen a couple of those.
And I didn't think this was new. Like, I pretty much practice with a part-time every time I practice.
Really? You put the timer on, you have the double
Well,
beep?
no. Sorry. In dry fire, I do, yes. In live fire, because I need the part-time in dry fire to sort of set the bar of, okay, am I getting it done in the amount of time? When I'm doing live fire, though, the last shot is what it was. And so I was like, okay, I guess that's an idea for practice. I don't know that it's any different than just this was the end of the time, or this was my time. Now, how can I make it faster if I do this exact same thing?
I sort of agree with you, but I also see why having a part-time is good. Because you never shot Pro-Am, but you did a part-time stage at Great Plains?
Yeah, last year, 25.
Yep. And having shot a lot of Pro-Am, that part-time just gives you a different style of stress. Like, I don't have a good, I don't know if I can define it very well, but the whole oh shit is the timer about to go off. It gives a secondary thing that you are worrying about and focusing on that can help build the focus to be like, oh no, like I need to sit here and do the thing I need to do and not get hung up on the time. But I've never done it with a USPSA stage, if I'm honest.
Like in practice?
Yeah, because I never have a problem trying to push the speed. That's never that's never been my problem. I'm like, oh man, that took me a second and a half. Man, that was slow. I gotta find where I can take that off. And you're like, that is the draw, sir.
Yeah.
I'm like, so I've never needed this, and some of the guys that I saw using it were doing like full stage runs, which I think I don't see the value as much in that one, just because there's so many little things that can hang you up that the part-time one run, it might be your exit on position 2, and then the next run it's your entry into position 3, and the two things have nothing to technically do with each other, but they still fucked up your time. And so I don't know that I would do it, or like maybe I'll try it next time I go practice, but it wasn't on my training radar as something to try. So
I saw Kevin Isaac at a post about it, and he had mentioned how it was he thought it was a good way to push speed. I think that's how he phrased it.
I guess if you're a turtle and you like need that, sure, but
see, I was coming into the episode and I had this down as a topic, and I was kind of prepared to like shit all over it, because why wouldn't that just be the end of your time? But now I'm basically, as I'm trying to shit on it, I'm changing my mind.
Good. That's almost like you,
because when you said the word turtle, because I'm a turtle,
Turtle the turtle.
And sometimes my problem is just, would you fucking go? Like, that is my problem sometimes, is I'm just not going as fast as I could be. But I also 100% agree, though, when it's a big long thing and your part time's like 10, 12 seconds, there's so many little things that could have been the thing that went wrong. You know, you've missed your draw. That can add a second or a half a second or something. You know, it could be a whole bunch of stuff. But now I'm basically, by the way, everybody I saw doing it is better than me too. So.
Well, and just because someone's better than you doesn't mean they're actually doing productive work.
No, not necessarily. That's true.
There's been a big thing in like the martial arts community about basically it's like the sports performance stuff where they're trying to also do their like martial art move at the same time. So, and the coach I was watching and I completely agree with was like, just do the strength and conditioning shit and then go do the martial arts shit. They're not directly connected. They don't have to be directly connected. Like, go run sprints will get you in shape for running or playing soccer or whatever sport you're trying to do. It doesn't need to be sprints that involve the soccer ball. It can just be sprints. And so
it can also just be, I mean, soccer is exhausting as hell. At least it looks like it. I've never really played it, really. Like when I played football, the only thing that gets you in shape for football is playing football.
Yep.
You can do all the sprints and whatnot you want. And like we did conditioning and stuff, you know, every day at the end of practice. And it usually involves some sort of sprinting going on and just totally tuckering out your, you know, how winded you are. But at the same time, it's not the same as actually just playing football.
Right.
To be in that sort of shape.
Yeah. And that's where I get into a lot of arguments with some of my fighters and some of my coaches because I don't believe in running. And they're like, well, you would have gassed out if you would have made it farther than the second round. And I was like, yeah, probably. Go watch fucking pro heavyweights. They gas out. Everyone fucking gasses out. It's almost like we all fucking gas out.
Yeah.
So... And I know a lot of guys with deep gas tanks that I am not afraid of. So get fucked. Go do the task you're trying to do. If you wanted to be good at doing USPA, do USPA stuff. If you want to be good at trap shooting, go do trap shooting.
And do sprints for trap shooting.
Right. Oh God, that would be hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm sure the honest truth is I'm sure that the like Olympic trap shooters do have like a strength and conditioning regimen just for the endurance to stand there and make sure the gun is stable.
I don't think so. You could be a giant fat bastard and be an Olympic trap shooter. I'm pretty sure.
That's fair.
I'm pretty sure.
I've seen a lot of weird sports that have like strength and conditioning associated with them.
Yeah. No, for sure. Like it was weird when golf was getting that way, but now all the golfers are like ripped athletes.
Yeah.
And
like
they're driving the ball like 380 yards. So.
Right. Tiger ruined it for the John Daly's of the world.
Yeah. I'm not an athlete. I'm a ball player. Anyway, patreon.com/not another shitting show. It's only $3.57 a month. And then you get all of the rest of this episode. What are you going to miss out on if you're not a patron? Well, I have that Squib remix all ready to go. When I squibbed at Rushmore, I turned it into a beat. Like the shots are the beat, and then I put guitar over it. It's kind of fun. I don't know. I think you'll find it amusing. If you want to hear that, you're going to have to subscribe. Patreon.com/not another shooting show. Just $3.57 a month. I've got 507 comps, and it's a really good deal, but you have to add it to cart. NotAnotherShootingShow.com. Also, buy a t-shirt there. Check out Not Another Shooting Show on YouTube. Subscribe. Like some videos. Watch some videos. I'm going to be uploading some stage videos here the day this drops, Friday. At some point during the day, I'm going to upload just some like reviewing stages from Rushmore and some other stuff. Let's see what else. MW Activewear. Boom. Cops Match in Des Moines. Illinois section, August 15th and 16th in Havana. Minnesota section, August 29th and 30th in Forest Lake. And somebody messaged me about the Wisconsin PCSL section championship. I don't have the date in front of me. I forgot to put it down. But patreon.com/not another shooting show. It's only $3.57 a month.